Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. I have a package to share with you. This came all the way from India. If you're familiar with bohoneeds, this is one of her kits that she has available, or at least as the time that I'm filming this, she does. I'll put her shop links below. She so kindly sent this to me and I love getting packages from her. Something just about getting a package all the way from India feels so special, and her packages are special. So let's go into it. I cut the tape off here, but I don't actually quite remember what she was sending. She probably told me, but life has been real busy and crazy, so let's just get into it here. Pretty. This is something kind of like different for her shop. I love her beaded trims that I get from her. I hoard them and use them for special projects, but yes, everything's always so pretty. Oh, she wrote a little note. Oh wait, actually I remember what this is. I'm just reading my little, okay, no, off the side real quick. Yes, I forgot. She did tell me about this. How cute is this? So she actually made this for Arlo, and it's a little crocheted purse. That is so sweet. So this is the kit that she has, or like I said, I'm pretty sure that she probably has a very similar kit in her shop, but I have to peek at the purse. That was so sweet. And Arlo loves purses, and she's also very like sentimental like her mama, and so I know that she's gonna love that. That is so darling. Oh my gosh, she's gonna love it. That's so pretty, and that was so sweet and special. I'm gonna put it back in its bag. She's at the park right now. It's like 40 degrees out, but she talked her dad into going to the park, and so they are there. I'll give it to her when we get home. So let's take a peek at what we have here. That already looks so beautiful. Look at that. So sparkly. I love these appliques so much. Yeah, these beaded trims are just something else. As I'm looking at these, I'm kind of thinking like, I kind of want to decorate an envelope randomly, but with these. So we may do that in this video. I love the purples. And then there are some fabrics. And these are fun too. Ooh, this is a different one. This is like a really cool little tassel, but look at this one with the beads. Okay, let's take a peek at the fabrics. These definitely do make really pretty journal covers if you're in the mood to make like bohemian style journals. Really pretty purple lace. Last year around Christmas time, I made my very first ever Advent journals, and I used a bunch of her fabrics, and those journals were some of my favorites. In fact, I'm going to grab mine in a minute because I kind of want to show you what mine looked like. And then there's some papers. I always love her papers. They're unique and they're different than anything that I ever have or buy here. And it's nice to have something that goes along with, you know, the fabrics as well. The embossed papers are my absolute favorite, which I can feel them. Different sizes, you can cut those out as journaling cards. But here are the embossed papers, and yeah, they're just so pretty. I couldn't tell if there was one or two there. This one's really thick. But look how cute this one is. Okay, so there's those. Like I said, let me just grab my last year's journal. I have to show you. So there we go. You can see some of those pretty trims. And this is kind of to give you an idea of what the pretty laces can look like. Yeah, I love that. And I have it on my bookshelf, always looking at it. So this is a gorgeous kit. I'll have any information down below regarding this kit, where you can get it. You can check out her shop. She has probably other things in her shop. But since we're here and we have all this here, I'm going to grab an envelope and we're going to do a little bit of crafting. Let's see. I am going to grab... I'm going to grab a craft envelope. In fact, I'm going to recycle one. I have one that like I already opened up. Has my name there, but that's okay. We're gonna just collage over it. And I'm already thinking that I want to use some of the embossed papers. Ooh, actually, and maybe one of like the journaling cards. Let's see. In fact, let me grab one more, same size. I always feel like it makes sense to do projects in like pairs, kind of. Okay, I got one more. All right, so I'm gonna grab my ruler. So instead of cutting, I am going to just tear. Oh wow, these ones? Yeah, these are very thick paper. We'll fix that though. I kind of like the raw edge, but... Okay, then I'm gonna fold first. That embossed detail is super thick, so it will probably help to have a fold mark. Okay, we'll go like that. Something like this. And then I think for this one, maybe I will use, no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Normally I probably wouldn't want to use up my pretty embossed paper like at all, but I feel like that is silly. I feel like I should use it up. Same thing, I'm going to just fold and then use my ruler. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Okay. And that should be good. All right. So for this one, we have that as a background. In fact, I think it's gonna be easier to cut because I just want a sliver off. Yeah, something like that. Then I'm thinking of using, I'm gonna cut though, or sorry, I'm gonna tear. Like that. And then for this one, I want to do with this one. Tear off that side too. Make it a little shorter. Oh, well, the sun would definitely just come out right now. And that's okay. I'm not going to complain because, like I said, my daughter's at the park, so I want it to be nice and warm for her. Okay, we're going to go like that. I'm thinking that I kind of want to layer either some of the fabrics or trims. Let's go ahead and... Cute. Okay, we'll go like that for this one. And I think I'm gonna sew these once I get it all placed where I want. This one's so pretty, but I think for the second one, I'm gonna use some lace, a little piece of the lace. Like this. gonna layer it like that. My idea was to use some of these on like the flap of the envelope, so I'll flip it over in a second. Yeah. Actually, let me, just so I can work with the flap and the front at the same time. That way I can get an idea of what I want. Okay, so, ooh, let's go with this one. And I will just need to trim some off. I thought I turned my phone off over there. Like that. For this one, something like that. And then I was so tempted to actually maybe use the applique on one of these. I think I'm gonna hold off. I feel like I can, oh, this one is so pretty, look at that. Oh yes, I have to. Okay, I'm gonna take these to the sewing machine and I'm gonna sew around, I'll show you what I'm doing here in just a sec. Just gonna do it off camera with you over there. Okay. I won't leave you for long. Hang on. Now I'm gonna sew around the fabric. Okay. Yeah, so I sewed around. I'm gonna trim this a little bit more at the top here. So I just sewed on these pieces and then we're gonna glue that down. But I think for this part, I think I'll glue that as well. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. I think that I'm just gonna glue it on, but leave like a big opening on the center and then not glue one of the sides. Okay, just like that. Yes, and I like that craft paper color showing. Okay, now I know I want this to be a little more trimmed as well. In fact, I kind of want it to take on the shape here of the envelope edge. I'm kind of just using it as a guide to follow that same shape. Okay, then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just put a little glue across. I could sew it also, but I think I'll be fine not. Like that. And I could decorate both sides, but I kind of like it like this. Oh, that's so beautiful. You can see what it looks like that. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. So if you are curious, I'm taking it to the sewing machine and just sewing around the paper and then taking this and then sewing that separately. So again, I'm going to just do that with you. There. Now I will sew on the little piece of lace. I'm just sewing around the edges. Same thing, I'm gonna glue this on. I'm not worried about trimming the pieces from the thread. I'm just gonna make sure to cover up the address label that I had there. Okay. And then also just make sure that this is trimmed at a slight angle. And since this one was a reused envelope, I'll show you what I'm gonna do, just because that flap is a little sticky. But I don't need too much glue for these. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a washi tape. Just to cover up the sticky part of the adhesive strip that was already used. There. And it's pretty also, but it's fun. That was definitely a fun project and a great way to use these beautiful materials. A really pretty little collage envelope duo. Well, thank you to Mehataj for sending me these gorgeous materials, papers, laces, trims. I love them and I love having them in my stash. Please go check her out and I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.